Welcome to this video from the ToolHound Learning Center on using custom pick lists and custom fields to track information specific to your organization. You create and define both custom pick lists and custom fields. Each are new structures added to your database to hold information. Custom pick lists are additional predefined lists, also called flat lists, containing alphanumeric text where a user selects a value from a list, similar to manufacturers or units of measure. But you get to create and define how many are added and what they're called. These are used in combination with a user field to tailor a list. Custom fields are additional specialized fields you can add to your ToolHound database for part numbers, serialized items, and personnel. Different data types are supported. In each case, the fields will appear on the Custom Fields tab for the page where you're entering that data. Keep in mind, when adding new pick lists and fields, you're adding to the structure of your database, so you want to put in some thought before creating them. Both features should be restricted to administrators or super users. Let's start with custom pick lists. Why would you use them? They can be added as special custom fields. They're fast and convenient. Simply select something from a list instead of typing a value. Use custom pick lists instead of existing user fields to ensure conformity when recording data. This can be especially beneficial when using codes or references that must match other ERP systems. We're going to create a custom pick list for personnel called FIFO rotation. Start by clicking plus, then enter the name of the pick list to be used with the custom field. For each entry in the list you want to add, click plus under lookup value. Enter the full text string, then enter the short code. Additional entries or values can be added to the pick list at any time. Values cannot be deleted if assigned to a record, so to discontinue use of a value or entry in a pick list, make it inactive. And click Save to keep this as part of your database. Next, custom fields. These can be added for part numbers, serialized items, and personnel. In each case, they'll appear on the Custom Fields tab for that page. Why use custom fields? Dates, currencies, unlimited notes. These are all things that cannot be well supported by user fields. And you can have a pick list as a data type. Custom fields can also be used as advanced filters on reports and included as columns on certain duplicated reports. The Custom Fields tab is displayed only if custom fields have already been added for that particular page: part numbers, serialized items, or personnel. Let's create a custom field for personnel using a custom pick list. Start by clicking plus. The minimum required fields are the table name, the field name, and the data type. We select personnel in the table name list, then enter the field name FIFO. If we enter nothing for the caption, this will be used on the caption as well, but we want this to be very clear to the users, so we'll enter in FIFO rotation. Next, we'll select the data type that determines how the information will be stored. It's very important you choose the correct value because this cannot be changed later. We select our custom pick list FIFO rotation and click Save. Let's see how this impacts the personnel page. When we click refresh, we can see the new Custom Fields tab on the right. We'll select 10 days on for off in the list and click Save. Now let's create a custom field for serialized items to carry expiry dates. As before, we click plus, but this time in the table name we select inventory item. We'll enter the field name expiry, enter the caption expiry date, and select the data type date in the list. For this custom field, we won't use any of the other options, and we'll click Save. When we look at the Serialized Items page and click Refresh, there's the new Custom Fields tab on the right. And the custom field has a calendar icon to select a properly formatted date. Now let's create a custom field for part numbers to store the insured cost for all heavy equipment. Click plus and select the part numbers table name. For the field name and the caption, we'll enter insured cost. For the data type, we could select numeric, but that would require additional formatting. Let's select currency. So that this only applies to heavy equipment, we'll select that category in the Display for Category list on the right. And we click Save to add this custom field. When we come back to the part numbers page and click Refresh, the Custom Fields tab isn't displayed. These gloves aren't in the heavy equipment category. So we'll click Clear, then select the heavy equipment category, then click Search to view all the parts in that category. When we select the crusher, we see the Custom Fields tab is there. We'll enter $320,000 for the insured cost and click Save. Let's look at how we can put these custom pick lists and custom fields to work for reporting. Let's look at how to report on all inventory where the insured cost is greater than $100,000. On the inventory report, we'll select the Advanced Filter tab. We click plus to add a new filter row, and in the first column we scroll down to see we have a new block, Inventory Custom. We'll select the insured cost field. We select greater than in the second column and enter 100,000 in the comparison value. When we preview the report, only the crusher is listed. If we change the comparison operator to less than and preview the report again, it returns no data because we have no heavy equipment where the insured cost is less than $100,000. Let's look at how to create a personnel report, including the FIFO rotation information. We duplicate the personnel report, then click Edit. We'll give this an appropriate name, set the visibility, and then save the report before clicking on the Columns tab. When we scroll down, we see there's a new block called Personnel Custom. We'll select the FIFO rotation column. We'll make a quick edit to the layout of the report. We're going to drag the FIFO rotation column all the way over to the far right, and then we'll right-click and select the column span and set that to 3 because this is a wordy field, and we don't want it to word wrap. We'll save the additional changes to the report and run it. And there's our new column on the right, the custom field containing the custom pick list. Let's review what we've learned so far. Custom pick lists and custom fields are flexible and powerful. You define them. Pick lists are used as data types for custom fields, and the custom fields tabs are available on part numbers, serialized items, and personnel. Each one that you create impacts your database, so plan carefully. It can be difficult to remove custom fields once you've created them, as they can't be made inactive. Custom fields are available as advanced filters or as columns on reports. And yes, they're available for the API as well. Thanks for watching this video from the ToolHound Learning Center. For any questions, contact our support team, and remember, subscribe and hit the notification bell.